What is going down, my YouTube family? It is your boy Zary from the XMG coming at you today for a artifact video. And I was at work all day, driving around and listened to a lot of the other videos out there, and they did a great job of explaining things. But I'm just going to give you my take on why you should not panic about this artifact system, and why I'm not panicking about the artifact system, why I'm not worried about it. Kind of go into what kind of break it down just a little bit, and we'll move on from there. But if you're just finding the XMG for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We are 3 people away from 900 subscribers at the making of this video, and we are really shooting for 1,000 subs. So that would be exceptional if we could hit that mark. And at 1,000 subs, we will be doing a live stream giveaway with some prizes on there, with the grand prize being a $50 gift card to the operating system of your choice, either iOS or Android. And all you have to do is answer the questions of any of the videos from the announcement of this video or of the giveaway until then. And for all you XMG family members out there, make sure you're joining the giveaway. Make sure that you're liking, subscribing, sharing, blah, 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 blah. So let's get into this and break it down. So artifacts, I'm not going to go over the Discord post other than the fact that I want to show you this. This is why, number one reason why you shouldn't panic. Do any artifacts have speed stats? No, artifacts do not have speed stats. There. Plain and simple. Carfanax from Nerd This put out a really good video about how these aren't relics. When I first heard it, I'm like, great, here comes Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes 2.0. And they're not. This isn't anything like that other than the fact of they boost your character's stats. And it is like another rune. So, in not having speed on there is awesome. It was one of the biggest things. I wrote Lizard Breath, DM'd her, and I said, please do not have speed. It'll break the game and it'll wreck the game. And they listened. So, no speed stats. Number one reason why you should not panic about artifacts. Now, let's break down artifacts. The main source of artifacts are going to come from the battlegrounds, which is awesome. Now, remember, everything you see in this video is subject to change. With that being said and that out of the way, battlegrounds. You run your battlegrounds, you get keys. Now, keys unlock chests, just like when you get a key from the common events and things like that. For common chests, gold chests, you get keys, you can unlock them. Now, you can also unlock them via draw coins, as of right now. So we'll go to our chests here. And I gotta open these free chests. Okay, beautiful. Chest of artifacts. Now, I haven't opened a single one. Or actually, I opened one. I'm sorry. I haven't opened a single one in a very long time. And we kind of knew about the artifact system, and feedback's been going on about this artifact system since the announcement of Battlegrounds. So the devs are listening. There's reason too. The devs have already listened to everybody in that test channel. They've listened to me on points. They've listened to Carfanax. They've listened to Nath. They've listened to anybody in there, honestly. And they are taking what we are saying to heart, and they are changing things. They are making this what they want it to be. So you can buy them for draw coins. And, the chest breakdown are as such. You get your artifact stones, 20% chance. Artifact stones is like the EXP juice to level up your artifact. Now, your artifact can go different star levels with you, and the stats improve on your artifact. Then you have your common artifact, you have your uncommon artifact, and your rare artifacts. And in the test server, and I apologize because I don't know who said it, these common artifacts will go down, and uncommon and rare will go up as you open more and more chests. And the cool part is when you open them with keys or draw coins, it goes on your chest level. So let's open up a 10 now, just so you guys can kind of see. And like here, we just got some EXP juice for our artifacts, and our artifacts go. So here we have a uncommon where we get penetration in health, penetration in health, penetration in shield, damage percent and lifesteal, potency and tenacity, and critical damage and lifesteal. So you can kind of see how they go. Now, these can also have benefits on them. You can unlock artifacts that might say, okay, this person now has a 35% chance to counter. So that is awesome. So now we just moved up to level 3, and common comes down from 60 to 50. Artifact or uncommon goes up from 15 to 25, and rare stays at 5. So you can see the progression system as you go. So let's open up another one here. Lots of uncommons. All uncommons, but let's check the stats. You know, we have critical chance and shield. We have critical damage and lifesteal. Potency, tenacity. We have potency, lifesteal. Potency, health. Accuracy, lifesteal. Potency, tenacity. Critical chance and shield, and critical chance and armor. So we'll open up one more. Well, we'll open up 2 and we'll go up to level 4. Okay, we got an uncommon here. Uncommon. Alright, so we got some uncommons. We got some accuracy and armor. We have damage and tenacity. We have penetration and shield. And we have damage tenacity. Open up one more so we can go up to level 4 and see the increases there. Alright, we got a rare one, so that is cool. We can check that out. Damage and shield on that one. Damage, lifesteal. And then we got some commons, and I'm not going to get into that, but let's see. So from 3 to 4, common artifacts go from 40% to 50% to 40%. Uncommon artifacts go from 25 to 35, and rare stays at 5%. Perfectly fine with that, but you can kind of see the progression system. So you get rewarded for doing this, and you get rewarded for running battlegrounds and getting these keys. Or if you have draw coins, you can buy them. Now, here's the next thing that you shouldn't worry about. I'm going to go into let's just go into Lake. Before you saw the XMG poster there, and that's why we had to have that up. We couldn't show you the artifact thing. And let's go to collect your artifacts. You have your artifacts listed on your left-hand side, and I want to put this one on, and I'm just going to say, let's equip them. Okay, now we can level it up, all right? So, I got to confirm that. Now we go here, and we can go to upgrade. Now we can use our EXP juice stones here and level it up. And the gold cost is pretty significant. That is a concern for many of us on the test server. I DM'd about that and said my concerns considering the gold crunch in this game, and I'm not alone in that sentiment. So here we go. Now it is 5 out of 15, and then we're going to put in that one, and we're just going to try to, and you can put in your commons, so they feed themselves into the system, so the system is self-progressing, but it does help. See what I'm saying? Your junk ones that you don't want still benefit you some way. So I'm just going to take this one up to 15 so you can kind of see the stats. Alright, so we have this at level 15, and the damage, it gave 48 damage and 3.52% tenacity. My other point is it's a self-feeding system, and it is absolutely phenomenal. You don't have to worry about, oh man, I'm going to get all these junk things. No, because it will make the one you want to make better. Then to upgrade the star level, you need 2 of the same artifact to progress it. And again, all this is subject to change, but I really like the way this is going. You have a system that feeds itself. And, okay, so you get a duplicate. Oh, man, I got that already. I don't want that one. Boom. You can put it on there. But it also makes you think. Let's just say this rune here is ungodly good, right? And you could put it on 3 different characters. Do you want to max that out and leave it, or do you want to sacrifice them to make the one stronger? So it makes choices, and it makes the characters good. But here is the reason I really, really love this system. Let's say Lake is meta. Lake is meta, and he is a must-have. You spend all this time, you get this artifact to where you want it, it's completely pimped out. Lake isn't meta anymore. You unequip this, confirm, and Major Shot is now meta. You go there, collect artifacts, equipped. Amazing. That is super cool in my opinion. It's really well thought out, because one of my biggest bitches and complaints about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes was the fact that I spent all this time Relic 7ing somebody and then you don't use them. This, you spend time, you spend effort, you spend real life money, you spend hours grinding out Battlegrounds because you're free to play, and you get it to where you want it. You can change the character. Absolutely phenomenal. It just really, really is something that I've never seen in a mobile game, to be completely honest. You can flip-flop gear in some other mobile games and things like that, but the power that this is going to give is completely amazing. You are not bound by meta. Now, say you are having trouble because you just don't have enough damage on your pride to beat a goblin team. Now you can make your artifacts for damage and you can try to take out that goblin team. This system potentially gives you the ability to run anybody in the meta. Think about that. How many people love the pride out there? A lot. And they suck. We all know they suck right now. But this could give you the chance to run pride. I've never seen anything like this before, and it really, in my opinion, is game-breaking. And they have kinks to work out. They do. But my last and final point to this artifact system of why you should not be upset or panic is because of the dev team. Something like this came out in Star Wars or Raid Shadow Legends, I'd be like, oh great, everything's going to be behind a paywall, you're going to need $300 to get started. Not with this dev team. If you haven't seen my interview with Lizard Breath, they are concerned about the free-to-play player. They want people to stay in this game. They do not want people to leave either Whales or free-to-play. These are going to be accessible for all types of characters or all types of spenders in this game. And they want to make it right for the player base. Based off of what they've already done and the interaction they've asked me personally, the interaction I've seen in that test server chat, I mean, when they write the post, they ask how things sound. I mean, I'm really blessed to be part of this Game Changers content, and I'm really blessed that you all listen to my opinions, and I've had people DM me, hey, you're going to get out a video on artifacts, and yes, I'm blessed. And I'm not just blowing smoke here. I really think this could be a cool system. I have my concerns about certain things. Who wouldn't? But this is still out. Like, some of my concerns on some of this is the amount of gold it takes. There is a gold crunch in this game already, and now we are sinking 100k gold at a pop to level these things up, and who knows how much it costs to rune them up or to take them to a next star level. And I mean, the gold sink could be astronomical, and we really would need more places to farm gold. Another thing is the higher tier artifacts cannot be bought, they're saying, with real money, and that is awesome for me, and it's also a drawback for me. And I have to be honest, I don't want them to be, let me swipe my credit card and I'm going to become the best player in the game. I don't want that, but I also want a reason for whales to spend, because whales spend, the game does better. It's a mobile game principle. You gotta feed the krakens and you gotta feed the whales. I don't want it to be, again, I swipe the credit card, I win. No, but there's got to be a way to satisfy all parties, and they are working on it, but it's not there yet, so that is a concern. But all in all, this artifact system is like nothing I've ever seen, so I would not panic yet. And this is something that's going to evolve and help the game grow, because more artifacts can be placed. Now, we talk about multiple times. Let's go to Venomate. We have Venomate geared out for potency because he has shit potency. Well, let's put on an artifact now that gives him potency. I mean, how freaking cool is that? You're not bound by their base stats anymore. It's just a really cool groundbreaking system, and it's got its kinks to be worked out. And is it going to be flawless? No. But based off what I've said, is the devs They want this to work, and they want it to be like nothing it's ever seen before, and they're on the right path. They listen to us, they listen to the community, and no one can deny that they don't. Number 2, you're not bound by the character. The person you have it on, you don't want to use anymore, take it off. Move it to the character you want to use. So the hours that you've spent grinding this out, or the money you've spent getting it to where you want to get it, it's not wasted. That's awesome. You know, that the fact that they don't have speed on there is absolutely amazing. These are not artifacts, or these are not relics. They are artifacts. They are different, and they are going to be really cool, to my knowledge right now. So that's where I'm at. And yes, it is an RNG-based thing, but it should be. But that is where I'm at, and that is kind of my breakdown and summary of artifacts. And no, you should not be panicked. You should not be worried. These are going to be okay. Some kinks need to be worked out, just like anything new that launches. But do not jump ship or start panicking. If here we go, everything's going to be behind a paywall. Not at all. So that is what I got for everybody today. I probably will not be back all weekend. It is my daughter's 17th birthday, and we are doing some social distancing birthday parties, and of course I have to get everything ready to roll. So I don't know if I'll be back this weekend, maybe one on Sunday. But I will be able to answer in Discord and stuff like that. And the question for the giveaway is, I want you to tell me one thing that you think is really, really cool about this artifact system, and one thing that you're concerned about for this artifact system. That way, I can tell Lizard Breath, hey, read my comments. This is what people like. This is what people are scared about. And let's give them some feedback, your guys' feedback. They've heard ours. Let's give them yours. So I love y'all. I'll open one more chest as I go. I'll see you in the next one. Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe. I love y'all again. And I'm out.